Hello guys and welcome to another review. I'm Canaan here with the Dol Guldur Ambush. I'm kinda late on getting this review out. But I'm going to say this now, I will not review a set that's from a film that I've never seen. So obviously the Hobbit just came out, so I just saw it yesterday, so now I'm going to be reviewing this set. In this set we get 3 minifigures, an orc, well, 2 Gundabad orcs, and Bjorn. Awesome minifigures. The detailing in this is pretty awesome, but let's get on with the review. So first up we have Bjorn. He's a skin changer, which basically means he can turn from a human to a bear at night, I believe. So he's got this big, long axe. Well, not really too big. He's got an axe. But something that, something that's quite interesting about this character is that we pull his head off, and it's just a big beard piece. His face is actually printed on the front of the beard. So there's actually not even a minifigure head inside of it. So that's pretty neat. We'll probably never get that piece again. He may show up in one of the sets for the final Hobbit movie, but we'll just have to see. He's got some printing on the back, printing on the front, printing on his legs. Something I also want to point out is, and I need to be sure I say this. This review will contain spoiler alerts from the film. So, you've been warned. Don't go any further. Go watch another review that was made before the film comes out if you don't want a spoiler. You have been warned. Okay. So, Bjorn was actually not even in any of the scenes at Dol Guldur in the Desolation of Smaug. So, it's kind of weird that he's in this. We have seen that, though, before. Like in the Star Wars Gungan sub, we got Queen Amidala. Even though she was never in a scene with the Gungan sub, we got her. And she was a character that we've been wanting for a while. So I'm not going to criticize too much about him being in this set, even though he's depicted on the front of the box fighting the orcs. He's still a nice inclusion, especially his new headpiece, which is actually more or less a beard piece with his head on the front of it. But yeah, awesome minifigure. Just, he was never in any of the scenes at Dol Guldur thus far. And now we have the 2 Gundabad orcs. These are pretty awesome dudes. Basically, they were part of Azog's little group from Mount Gundabad who have gathered in Dol Guldur and now are being sent out from Sauron to what I believe will eventually end up being Erebor, the Lonely Mountain. So these 2 dudes, this one's got a ball and chain. Both of them are exactly the same except for their weapons, and this dude has a shoulder pads, which is pretty awesome. And this is the only set where we get this hairpiece with these dark orange ears. Take it off. The hair is actually the same as the Mordor orcs from the Lord of the Rings. But of course the front is not. We get some nice bone detailing on the body and on the back as well. Put his hair back on. So those are 2 Gundabad orcs. Just pretty awesome. So now with the set we get this catapult. In the movie we didn't see any catapults, but this is still a nice inclusion for army builders. It's got these nice little wheels, a handle for the orcs to grab onto, an extra rock, and these two catapults. It's kind of neat. We've got one here and one here, which I don't think we've ever seen done in a set. But I'll fire them just so you can get the idea. That didn't go well. Let me see. Where'd it go? There's one. And here's the other. So as you can see, they're kind of hard to shoot since they're next together. I guess you could shoot them both at one time. That didn't work too well either. But yeah, we do get an extra one in case, you know, you lose one or you don't want to go and pick them up. Yeah, so here's this little catapult. It wasn't really in the movie. We may see something like this in the next film. But yeah, it's still a nice, awesome thing to have for army building. Now we have Dol Guldur. This is pretty cool. Oh, and it also comes with these two little skulls, which are kind of random. They don't even go on the set. They're just out wherever. So, get it in focus. Okay, so right here, this side opens up, and we get this little missile. We do get an extra one in case you lose one, or get to focus. There we go. In case you lose one, or you, like I said, don't want to pick it up. So right here, get the little missile. It's kind of random. I guess it could be considered an arrow, not a missile. But still, do we really need a flick missile? So anyway, your normal flick missile, awful. You get this little spike right here. It's cool when it opens up, and it doesn't interfere with the set. It just goes right here in this crack. Nice foliage. I love these spikes. It really kind of gives this dark feeling of, you know, this is Dol Guldur, where the bad guy is. So it's really cool. Get this little torch. Turn it around. We get these little hammer and axe devices. This is the main function of this set. So basically, if someone comes in, you do this and that, and cut off their head or whatever, if that's what you want to do. So this is kind of a hammer. There we go. This is kind of a hammer. This is an axe, two axes, and something different about this set is this little gray piece right here actually has a hole on the top of it, so you can stick rods down the middle of it, which is something I've never seen before. So yeah, that's cool, and who knows, we may get more of these in the future. You can see we got the connector that will connect to the Dol Guldur battle. I don't have that set yet, but if I do get it, I will of course review it. And there's a little torch, and we also get some more autumn colored leaves right here. Pretty much the same color leaves we got with the Mirkwood Spider set, but smaller. And we do get a profile brick at the top. And like I said, I just love these spikes. It just gives a feeling of, you know, this is, don't come in here. Let me see if I can kill someone with, I'll kill Bjorn with the axe. Whatever, so I'll get the axe or hammer. And there we go, we killed him. So yeah, that's a pretty fun function. Booby-trapped doorway and a wall section over here. So this is a great set, but it's also, you would more or less also need to get the Dol Guldur battle to complete the scene, which is somewhat of a drawback. but you know, I really want to get the Dol Guldur battle, so I hopefully will be able to get that and review it. But yeah, like I said, Bjorn was never in one of the scenes in the Desolation of Smaug at Dol Guldur. So that was kind of weird, but that's happened before in LEGO sets. The 2 orcs are nice to have. I love the little spikes, like I said, the axe and hammer function. But I don't think this Hobbit wave will be as popular with younger kids as the first one was, since it was a whole lot darker than the first one, especially the Dol Guldur scenes with Gandalf fighting Sauron and stuff, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, so for younger kids, I'm going to rate this one at a 5. I guess there of course will be younger kids who see this scene, and some of them won't, but they'll still get the set because they like the way it looks, and it looks fun. And of course the hammer and axe function will be something a lot of kids like. But for teens and adults, I'm gonna rate this one a 8. I would have gone up to a 9, but another drawback, like I said, is you have to buy the Dol Guldur battle to finish the set. And if you don't have that set, well then, this set doesn't do too much good other than you have 2 orcs. More or less the main draw for this set, if you don't have the Dol Guldur battle, is the characters. Not necessarily the set, unless you are planning on getting the larger set. But my advice would be get the larger set first, and then this one. Which I didn't do. That's why I'm suggesting that. Yeah, but overall, for an older fan, this is a set you will want. If you have the Dol Guldur battle, especially. Just like the Helm's Deep and Uruk-hai army. And, what was it? There was another Lord of the Rings one like that. No, there wasn't. Oh yeah, that was the Black Gate set I'm thinking of. And it was kind of random putting 2 gates together. Then you'd have 2 gates. I don't know. Anyway, so this one in the Dol Guldur and the Battle of Helm's Deep kind of series of sets are where you combine 2 sets in the Lord of the Rings line. Okay guys, thank you for watching the first Desolation of Smaug review done here at LBAM. Check back for more reviews and subscribe. This is Canaan, wishing you all a very happy and exciting adventure.